Hello and welcome. I'm back for week 12, trying to make the playoffs. So come on in, sit down, have a seat. Hope you got your snacks, because I'm playing Green Bay. I'm 5-5, looking to get that next win. Man, I hope I pull it off. Ugh.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the 15-year veteran Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers as they match up with Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, here we go.
I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field.
Look at us in the hunt.
Shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Gotta win. Gotta win. You saw it for yourself. We got a chance. Cannot blow it.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packers take the field. Aaron Rodgers at the helm. 2019 marking his 12th season as the Packers starter. 15th season overall. Last year for Rodgers, 25 touchdown passes, just 2 interceptions.
2? That's at 11.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
This is how we're going to play.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards picking up the first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And now the offensive starters for the Packers.
It's tough to be an offensive lineman in Green Bay because their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, knows how to keep plays alive and often extends them for 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. But David Bakhtiari, his left tackle, he does it as well as anyone could ever expect. Excellent footwork, knows that the plays are going to stay alive for a long time. Often will get 2 or 3 blocks on the same play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get it down
That's
here
right.
to the 43.
Get your ass out. That's right, you hurt. We don't want to look at you. That's right, I hope it's broke. Don't come back. Yeah, I hit his ass to play before, so.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man, that's Allison. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. A look now at the starters on this 49er defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the big difference in the game?
They got it all backwards.
Turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing
there you go. He hurt too.
40.
Get your ass out of here.
Like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have some hard
when we
hitters.
get back.
That's right. Get up out of here. He looking at him like, man, what the fuck? Hell no, he ain't okay.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Out of bounds.
He'll go out of bounds after taking it a little
You ain't
further
getting
down
nothing.
inside the 40.
And we
Get
see
up out
another
of here.
pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack
Damn it.
as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open
Oh,
field
good. He missed it
can
anyway.
really generate big plays for an offense.
Get up out of here.
Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know.
Let's
we
see.
know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak that the whole month of December is still left to
Damn
play.
it.
They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent
Hell
focus.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Get off.
They
Get
saw
off.
it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
All right, Grant.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice
None of your
in-route.
business, Grant.
Those faster passes and they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection
Thank you,
if
Grant.
miss might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Oh,
Almost able to intercept.
I had somebody else wide open.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more
Oh,
careful.
where was the block at?
Got a couple more downs to play with.
The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play.
Oh,
No gain at all.
shoot.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Where was the blocking at?
Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah,
Damn, in the end
silly,
zone.
that leads to a play-action sack. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On first down,
now you want to throw it.
Caught right side.
Good
it's
stick.
Lewis. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Come on, man.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Second
I don't like that middle part here.
Completion on first down.
Got his ass.
Open here is Allison. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
But that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
I don't like that open field.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant.
Inside the 6, okay.
Time here to remind you that coming up later tonight on Sunday Night Football, it's the Seahawks and the Eagles from Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And then tomorrow night on Monday night, more Birds with the Ravens involved in that one. Sadly not taking on the Cardinals or Falcons, though. Instead, they'll match up with the Rams in L.A. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Oh,
now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Oh, my goodness. Let me see.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida.
Oh, shoot.
Throwing middle,
Wrong
but it's
person.
incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But now it's third down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Oh, he's on short passes, man.
Sometimes. Now it's Rodgers.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcome, ball was delivered and picked up the completion.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Come on, man, y'all should know where it's going.
Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Rodgers.
Again, y'all letting that shit happen.
Geronimo Allison, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On second down, a run with Breida.
Get off me.
He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. But nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Go ahead.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
I'm trying to score.
rookie from Maryland. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin in the AFC South in Nashville, Tennessee.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little.
My boy can't get nowhere.
Chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. They run again with Breida.
Run. Come on.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Come on, man. You probably hit this.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And, Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All right, so
that play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
You like that?
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Exactly. I try to
throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones.
No, you ain't going nowhere.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers.
Yeah, 4th down.
Left side to the tight end Lewis. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's J.K. Scott now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
I don't need to see that.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On play action, it's Garoppolo. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
Ooh.
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now here's a
Keep
throw
going,
right
baby.
side, taken in by his tight end. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Garoppolo now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Arita. And he's going to take this one up all
I gotta
to
get a
about the
better offensive
44-yard
line,
line.
man. Can't wait to pick
Preston
these people
Smith
up
there
there
on the
offseason.
stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
Dang.
The Packers give him nowhere to
Yo.
go, and they bring him
I'm about
down.
to say.
Kenny Clark
He
in
did.
there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a
You
sack.
one on one.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo.
Yeah. Oh no.
Now
Ooh.
a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The defense did their job.
Fuck was I
4th
thinking?
quarter,
I
big
should have just
stand.
kept
No
on
doubt
working
about
my
it, because
way
the
down the
offense
damn
has been yelling
field.
at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play
What a
free time
bounce.
game. They're
Damn
not
it.
behind.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
Yes.
with
Push
the
that
game
shit back.
this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it
Push that
without
shit.
letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in
y'all
excellent
hella
field
late.
position. After the penalty,
No.
it's Jones. He wipes
Oh,
out
he's
the
back out
penalty
there.
yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run
That's
fits
right.
and leaves creases like they
That's
were able to
right.
exploit
Stop.
right there.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now
Got him. Thank you.
And he's going to be driven
Thank
down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Great job.
I had to back up out of there and give y'all a chance.
Progressions, find someone to get
See,
rid of the football
nobody.
before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
Yeah, kill
Nowhere to
that
go with the
momentum.
football. That led to the sack.
Kill that momentum. Yeah, fuck him. He ain't playing for my team.
Here's
Yeah,
J.K.
we know
Scott
attitude now.
as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Grant. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
All right, take your time to work the clock. That's all you got to do.
Instructions before they
Take your time.
They punted
and work
last
the
time
clock.
they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
Shoot.
Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you
Okay,
feel like they're
1 o'clock.
contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
But we will.
Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, here's Breida.
Damn, where they
And he
blocking
will
at?
lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Oh, you overthrow the
Second
man.
down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get
He was
nervous,
trying to get it
fool?
to George Kittle. It's tight end, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off?
That's the wrong fucking
Maybe
person,
he can get it
too.
back in this situation. He'll need to.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
61, matchbox, light.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's going to be knocked
Dumbass
away
shit.
and incomplete. The
Oh, I
Niners
should have
go
did
for
that.
it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time, the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive.
Damn.
It didn't work out. And again,
Thank you.
tie game 4th
Good
quarter.
hit.
Makes
That's
this
not
a little bit more interesting.
man.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra
4th
steps.
down, yes.
Allow him to run with him stride for stride.
Yes.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. That's complete to Sterling. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo.
Oh, man.
It's incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. That'll bring up 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Hell with that. I'm kicking a field goal. Shit. Too close. Way too close.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
He trying to ice the kicker.
Use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Ooh, that was crazy. Hell no. Hell no.
Celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization.
They put pressure on that shit.
Winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball. Would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Kicked it too hard.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
You might as well go sit down somewhere. You ain't gonna make nothing.
But it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers. He's going to let it fly.
Interception.
And it's
game over. Yes.
So their final drive
yes.
comes up empty. And with
fuck
that,
you.
The ball game is over.
Yes.
Going into the final play of this game,
yes.
they knew that they needed some type of a miracle.
Hell yeah.
End, but they
playoff push is alive.
Treated a really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
playoff push is alive.
Down to the last play, we're still. You're
yes.
wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for San Francisco, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's loss number 5 for them on the year.
Yeah.
And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
And yes, the playoff push is still alive. So I will talk to you later. For those of you that was watching, thank you for enjoying. Those of you that's catching this later, enjoy the game. Well, thank you for enjoying the game. But I'm out.